You're listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHHLP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.
Hey, 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 hey. Happy International Women's Month, y'all. Yes, big up, big up, big up to International Women's Month. You know I got some powerful women up in here this month. I want to first say I had a wonderful birthday and give shout outs to everybody that showed up for my party. And a big shout out to my Loyalty is Everything Cowboys fan club, because we turned up. And I really, really thank all of y'all for your wishes, well wishes, and happy birthdays and all that. I really felt extremely special, 51. Yay. And today I have the beautiful, straight from the hip, if you need it done, if you need to get your body right, Miss Janice Parker of multiple things. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to introduce her. I'm going to let her introduce herself. She's such a beautiful friend. And she's one of those friends, like, we do drive-bys because we're both so busy. Every time we see each other, hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl, hey, girl. But honestly, I love you. And you know I love you because I've been hanging in there. Listen, I guess I have to put my TLC site back up now.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So tell me who you are, because a lot of people don't even, like, they know you do the T, but they don't know who Janice Parker is. So let my audience know who Janice Parker is and anybody else on YouTube later.
Okay. For those of you that go to YouTube, I am 55 years young. And close. Okay.
You got to get on that microphone.
I got to get on the microphone.
Yeah, there you
okay.
go. Mm-hmm.
Check the one mic too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
Harry got you situated.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of it. Girl, don't get me started.
I am 55 years young, and I am a mother of a beautiful son. Shouts out to my son, Gary McLaurin, who's listening. He's married to a wonderful woman named Margie. So I got a son and a daughter now.
Shoot.
I only had one child.
Yeah.
I am the daughter of John and Annie Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Father went home to be with the Lord, but my mother is 88 years young.
Hey, what a blessing. Listen.
Yes, he's still here. And my sister, I got an older sister a lot of people don't know about. Millicent lives downstairs from me. I'm a twin.
Oh, wow. I knew none of this. So it's wonderful. I'm a twin.
Yes.
There's another one of you?
Yes.
Oh, God.
But he's a boy.
God is so good.
His name is James.
God is so good.
They used to call us JP and JP.
Hey.
James Parker, James Parker.
Okay. Wow.
And then I got another brother that, older brother, Donald. He's a vet.
Mm-hmm.
He lives out in Atlanta. Shouts out to him.
Hey.
Getting it done,
Down in the ATL.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I have a brother that was deceased, 1985, John.
Yeah.
He went home to be the Lord.
Yes.
A lot of us are connected through.
1985,
Yeah, he's on the wall.
Botanical.
Yeah.
Botanical Gardens. Yeah.
Yes.
Botanical Gardens. Yeah.
So that's who I am. And besides being a entrepreneur, basketball player, multiple businesses.
Yeah, she's like me. She's
entrepreneurship.
Like, I'm called a serial entrepreneur. She's one of those too. There's so many of us here in New Haven, and it's amazing to actually be able to focus on that, especially this month. So,
yes.
Tell some people a little bit more about. Oh my God. Don't talk about me, but my TLC site is dusty, and we're gonna fix that after this, because I was like, wait a minute, I need to get my life right. 51, I need to do my exercise, I need to do what I need to do. Yes. So me and you are in the same business. Before you and I, I'm still in it. I really am, but you're still in it. When I tell you car rap, 9 years now, it's like, listen, you see her, you see the car, you go, wait, what's that? And just playing hard. I'm like that with Legal Shield, though. I am like that with Legal Shield, but I really think TLC is something that we really need to look into, because right now, get in touch with yourself. So just let me know about how we got to 9 years.
Well, I joined TLC in December 28, 2014. And a lot of people, that was at the end of the year, beginning of the new year. My pastor had been preaching about, not putting all your eggs in one basket. There's a lot of entrepreneurship in our church. Shouts out to Springs of Life Giving Water Church. Yes. My pastor, William Matthew, who instilled in us that you got to go for more. He said, if you are a cake baker, bake some pies. If you're a hairdresser, go for it. And so I'm sitting in church all that year and I'm thinking, what can I do? I love to clean, the commercial cleaning license. And I'm like, wow. But towards the end of the year, Total Life Changes was introduced to me on the 28th day of December.
Total Life Changes.
Yes. Totally changed.
I always loved that name.
I know.
It really worked very well for me.
Yes. So it totally changed my life, emotionally, physically, right?
Of course.
Independently and definitely financially.
And it changes your energy too.
Yes.
It makes your light brighter. Anything that works within will make your external life, just people look at you and go, well, what did she do? Or what did he do? Or it's just important that you're doing things that you enjoy. Once you do things that you enjoy, you're just stuck. You're just going to do it.
Yes.
And so let's go over your other businesses as well.
Well, I have...
Besides TLC.
I could talk about TLC all day.
Oh, yeah, me with you.
9 years in business. And it just got better and better. But I do want to say to those that's out there that's ready to start a business, don't let multi-level marketing stop you.
Not at all.
Because it's a lie that the people at the top make all the money. It's a bona fide lie. I just want to put that out there. Because a lot of people don't join home-based business or businesses that have multi-levels to it because they figure... if I work hard, everybody at the top is going to make all the money. That's a lie.
It's not true.
It's based
that pyramid
on your
thing
efforts.
it's really based on what you do individually. All you want to do is lift people up anyway.
Yes.
So I do what I need to do as far as Legal Shield is concerned, and now TLC and Mary Kay. I do all those, but because I've been in them so long, there's some that fall by the wayside. So when you find a thing that you like, put your hands in it 100% like you did, and then continue doing your other things on the side. Yeah. It doesn't hurt you. I know we had 24 hours in a day. Sometimes I wish there were 48, but take your 24 hours and make them the best for you. So tell me about your movement, girl. Listen, hold on. I got to get comfortable. I had a conversation with her, and I did not want to hang up last night. So I need you to tell my listeners what about this movement that you have going on that we so desperately need. So
I have two movements. I have the 1,000 Healthy Church movement, being in health and prosper, 3 John 2. I birthed that like 2015. It's all about restoring the health ministry back into the church. We the people make the church, so 1,000 is easy to get to. But I want people to focus on health, not only in the month of March or when you have Father's Day. I want them to focus on health all during the year. Doesn't mean you have to take these products, no. But it means just focus on health. During the pandemic, I realized that health was a lot of people realize health, get yourself in a healthy state of mind.
Yes.
Mentally, physically, and internally.
Mentally fixes it usually, but you just
definitely
gotta do it.
Because when you're healthy in your body, you're healthy in your brain as well.
Yeah. I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Mental stability brings stability.
And so with that, I also am a investor. Shouts out to my Generational Wealth Builders group. What we're doing is we were able to talk to a Grant and Elena Cardone and ask the definite question, how did you become a billionaire?
Yeah.
Like, who don't want to become a billionaire?
Yeah.
And
I know a lot of people that have, like, they want to do trillions, but...
So they said, we got together and invested our money together.
Yeah.
So with my amazing Girl Hold My Hand group, shouts out to them, and our visionary Stormy Wellington, my coach for 9 years as well. And I put it in the chat, who wants to form a group to invest? And so in our Girl Hold My Hand chat group, there's thousands people, women in there, not just in TLC.
Okay.
There are people from all over.
That's wonderful.
That's in there. We got some men in there now. We opened it up to the men because they saw how powerful that Girl Hold My Hand generated throughout the world. Yeah. And so we got together. We formed it. We got our operational agreement together. We got everything in order with the lawyers organized. And everything. And we just go for it. We find properties. Amazing. We find land. We invest in people's visions. Yes. We also does investment in Right now, we're looking at the food trucks.
Yes.
You know, people need a little bit of backing. They need you to believe in them. So, with our investment group, it's not all about real estate. It's all about investing in people, our people,
and
educating
businesses, small
people.
businesses that are successful, or you see the vision. Sometimes you see the vision more than the ownership. So you got to see the vision for someone and keep pushing them
Yes.
till they get to that spot. And it sounds like that's that type of organization. And I love that it's out there.
Yes.
But I don't think people really give them a little bit more detail on the things that you do, because I know it's more, and they don't understand that how important it is. So.
Yes. Well, as my coach, again, shout out to my coach, Wellington, and she feeds us and bring people like Les Brown to the table. I've been in front of Tony Robbins. I've been around, a person like Annetta Powell, who does taxes. So these powerful millionaires come into our Girl Hold My Hand and feed us where I can come back and feed the people around me.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Because one thing about me, I'm always going to pull somebody up. If I'm going up, I'm pulling as many people up.
You're coming with me. Yeah, you're coming with me. Listen, you might be kicking and screaming, but you're coming with me. I'm leading you to the water. Don't make me push your face in.
So during the pandemic, I started to think about, I have a commercial cleaning license, and I started to think about cleanliness is next to godliness. So now I'm cleaning buildings and bodies. Right? Twins. I birthed twins. Commercial cleaning, professionally, and I birthed it where I want to help people that's coming home exactly from incarceration and be able to hire them. So I birthed the business. I'm in the middle of everything, getting everything together.
Yes.
But I just want to say, I want opportunities that people gave me when I came home.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
I'm opening up that business. And one thing I can tell you, if you've been incarcerated, you're going to learn how to clean. Yeah. So I ain't got to really.
You got to learn how to clean. Yeah.
I don't really have to push them in that department. Also, I have.
In 2015, let's go into what's it, Garbage Women?
Yes.
Okay, Garbage Women. I didn't want to say it wrong. Garbage Women. That you go ahead and tell me. I'm about to explain it, but it's your thing.
Well, in 2015, I went over to Refuse Labor, which is also known as the trash unit here in the city of New Haven, and I applied to Refuse Labor. People thought I was crazy, but I love experience. I'm very ambitious. I already was working over in the Parks Department as a seasonal. And so I saw the opportunity to come in 5 to 1 in the morning. I'm like, all right, that's good, But then I saw what the trash men do. So I was like, you know what? That would be a great experience because I like to, maneuver around and learn a lot of things. So I went over there and I ended up making history as the first woman on the back of the trash truck.
Okay. That's wonderful. 2015 too, right? See, y'all don't realize 2015 was not that long ago. It's not, I guess we are stuck in the pretty jobs.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I have to do my stuff. Yeah. I'm a little on the bougie side now, but it's different.
It was so funny because women would see me and men would see me, and it would be like a movie. They would stop and just literally look like, is that a woman?
Wait a minute.
So,
you're very tall too, so
so they would be like, they were giving me the corner stores, would give me something to drink, and as it became every week, we went into the same areas. People would give me water. It was in the summertime and sandwiches and everything, so it was really, really nice. And then at the end, the mayor ended up citation me for being a trash hauler, first woman, and the alderman department gave me a citation. So it was a beautiful experience.
Yeah, it's good to get from the automatic trainers and the mayor. It's kind of like the two together. It's a wonderful thing. Tell me some more about your awards, your rings, your citations. Tell me. I know you got a few.
Well, as I grew in TLC, I was awarded humanitarian here in the city of New Haven because the monies that I made, I invested in my community. God rest in paradise.
Did you guys hear that? Okay.
God rest in paradise, Mayola Reddick, my godmother from birth. She's been my godmother for the longest, and she always had a vision of helping people. I am a product of her her educational support program, YMCA. Back in the days, we used to go to Washington. We used to learn about where they make the money at. You know, one day
I could get back to that.
Don't go to Washington in the summertime. It's hot.
It's real hot.
But we went to the White House. We learned about a lot of things. So her vision was to help people. And over at 26 Charles Street, she always ran her turkey giveaway out of there and her toy giveaway, and we continue
shout out
to do that.
Keeping that going.
For me, I'm a person, I like new stuff. I love people when they donate, don't get me wrong. I like new stuff for the kids, you know.
When it's affordable, we want to give what much we can.
Yes, we do. So we still do that drive, even though, you know, she's no longer with us, but we keep our hope alive. And so I end up getting the humanitarian award for investing in definitely putting the monies back into my community and believing in people.
Yes.
So in 2015, I got that. I got the Spirit Award at Total Life Changes.
TLC.
Yes. 2016, I was from Total Life Changes. I got a top retailer.
All right.
Listen, when you take your hustle and put it into something,
it's another level with you. I've seen it.
Listen,
when you believe in something and you're a product of something.
Like I always told myself, take the same hustle, energy, and put it into this business and reap the goodness at the end.
Yes.
You know, back in the days we hustled.
Yes. We got some things to do. Like the snow that none of the kids shoveled. We're not even going to go there. So any other citations and acclamations and
well, 2017,
the ring.
We're always doing challenges in Total Life Changes. So I was able to acquire plats, 25K in 90 days, things like that. We don't make no income claims. Yeah. But I hold before you 2 rings, 100K or better.
Yeah, you guys better watch it later on Facebook because these rings are out of sight. Those are nice. They're like shields. And I'm due this month to pick up another one. All right. Because I'm staying on track. I'm giving it my all. And you get rewarded. A lot of companies don't reward because, you know, you're a franchise business. Yeah. Even though Total Life Changes is a corporate, global business, like McDonald's, Burger King, you buy in and you become your own franchise. So, you're your own boss. Yes. You are really your own boss. So 2018, Girl Hold My Hand, my beautiful coach gave me a award because of my dedication, and I'm a founding member. Girl Hold My Hand is about a bunch of women coming together, holding hands, pushing each other, loving each other, collaborate and celebrate. Listen, each other. Each other. I love it to see my sisters do what they're supposed to do, you know, and what they deserve. And even, you know, everything's not for everybody. So you can't be upset if something doesn't come to you and it comes to somebody else. And that's a problem that I have. But I'm going to make a quick announcement. Okay. We're listening to 103.5 FM, WNHHLP, New Haven Independent.org. You can look at us on Facebook on their website page, newhavenindependent.org. Or just tune in, look on YouTube later for MarceyLynn, MarceyLynn, and the shows will pop up. I thank you so much. So now, let's get into the tea. Okay. It's time to get all up in your business a little bit. So, you mentioned that you were incarcerated, and I just want to know why you were incarcerated. Like tell your story, because there's somebody out there that needs to hear it because they're doing the same thing or feeling the same way, and maybe you know, segue. I want somebody that's doing or overcome something. I don't want to go sit in front of somebody that ain't never did it. Okay. Well, that's why I bought several sachets of tea so we can get into all the tea. Okay. Okay. All the tea. All the tea. So in 2007, I ended up getting incarcerated. And let me back it up. In 1998, I ended up being incarcerated for scamming and doing some things in TJ Maxx. I always said you got to get the book. It's coming out, so you'll learn more in the book. I am ready. You know how much I love reading. And so, you know, I did my little 6 months there, and then in 2007, ended up getting jammed up again, and ended up doing a little bit more time. And being incarcerated for some people is a good and a bad thing.
for me, and I could only talk about my story back then. And we're talking back then 12, 14 years ago. I learned some things. We had great staff, mentors. We had cosmetology, things like that that's going on in the prison system. We were outside and we learned about ourselves.
Yeah.
You had some good OG, I call them OG, people that have been there for a while, who kept you on track, kept you out of trouble. You had good COs who knew you, knew of you, and was like, don't you come back this way, and things like that. So I was incarcerated, and for like, again, I had the support of my family, I had the support of the community, because when I was out here doing what I was doing, I was still giving back to my community. I would go and, kind of sort of bring the clothes back and give away hats and gloves and things, and things like that in my community. So when I was in jail, the community still reached out to me. They wrote letters, and I ended up coming home. But one thing I did when I came home, I took that same hustle and I turned it into something positive.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that.
It's wonderful.
Yes. And so now I am giving back to those that are incarcerated.
Yes. And we were having that discussion last night, and you really are giving back. And thank you for sharing that with us. It's very important that we know the foundation of people and what drives them, and knowing that you had the drive to do that and you took it to do something positive is a beautiful thing. And I appreciate you sharing that with us. So we had the discussion about the difference in when you were in and now. And you taught me some things like yesterday I did not even know, and it's very, very heart-wrenching to hear about how much people get paid, what they're actually making, not being able to go outside, they don't have programs, and all of the things that you talked to me about cause mental issues.
Yes.
You're beating people down and not giving them the mental health help that they need.
Yes.
So go over some of the things that you told me, because I know there's people out there that don't know.
Well, right now, mental stability is a foundation that I'm growing. And it's all about your mental, physical, the way you eat, as we just went over, the way you take care of yourself, fresh air, just being able to talk to someone. We went through a lot in 2019. Even I, being 25 years in sobriety and plus, I'm still talking to people. I'm still going to my pastor to get my, talking emotionally.
You're never done.
And
you're never done.
Yeah, no. It's always something like, I always listen to Charlemagne. He say he goes, and talks to counselor every Friday. He want to unpack all the things that you've been through.
To be there. I got to talk to somebody. Yeah.
And so right now I am accepting and listening to the heartbeat of the inmates. And I'm telling you, when I researched and looked back when I was in Niantic, we had a lot of moldy buildings. Only thing they used to do was paint over the mold and make it nice and fresh and new. And we had to live in that. So when I came home, I got myself checked to make sure that I didn't have mold or something.
I went through that.
And so now in 2023, I'm finding out that same thing's still going on. Like, it takes almost $100,000 per inmate to house these men and women per year.
$100,000.
$100,000 in Connecticut. I can't say for New York or any.
The numbers.
$100,000. And we taxpayers, we are part of that.
Money.
Yes. And everybody's not going to feel the way I feel, because I'm speaking from a victim standpoint. Because my brother got killed.
Yeah.
And the gentleman that, unfortunately, 6 years. And I'm hearing that people are in jail for 20, 30, 40 years. And I'm saying that their situation is the same as mine.
Yeah.
But it's time for the people to come home and where's the correction? I'm hearing there's no programming.
What was the program that you mentioned to me yesterday, that they had a work release?
Yes. So we used to have work release in Cheshire, where they were working there all week long and get a grant a day home on the weekend.
Okay.
We're looking at bringing that back.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
The gentlemen out in Osborne, they're making all the signs for Connecticut, anything that got to do with Connecticut, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. They're doing that in the jail system.
And they're making what? You told me, they're like, how much is
maybe
it?
$100 a month And but if you work in the kitchen like I did when I was there, I made 75 cents a day.
Okay.
I worked 63 hours a week, 126 hours every 2 weeks, and I got paid $10.50.
Jesus.
So I was like,
That's
wait a
like
minute.
devaluing your mental health. Like, we're going to jack up your mental health by making you feel like you're less than, by giving you less than any human should get for work. And then on top of that, not allow you the things that you need, like programs and just a clean environment and a healthy living situation. I'm not even going to go outside. Just outside.
Yeah, right now the women prison is they did close down some buildings over
Yeah, I
there, and
remember
they're
that.
all housed on the York side. We know York. There's nowhere to go outside unless you're going to get something to eat and come back. And so I'm like, so they're not getting no air. Air is important. I found out that Madugo, they've been feeding them back for almost a decade, feeding them back. So that means they don't get a chance to go outside. Their meals come to them. They're always housed. And if the rover or whoever doesn't feel like they want to be outside in the coldness, the gentlemen and women are not going outside.
Yeah.
And right now, air is everything.
It
And
really is. After COVID, come on. Yeah.
And you're living-
before COVID, just your
you're-
air.
And you're living in the reprocessed air units.
Yeah.
So that means there's no windows. So imagine if somebody's coughing and sick in cell 1 and it goes through the vents and it comes out in your room, cell 3. Now you're sick. And you having no contact with this person, but it's refurbished air.
Because the air is recycling over and over again. You're getting a little bit of everybody's everything.
Yes.
And that's just...
They
very-
said they clean it now.
But they paint over the mold, so... You're like, oh, so you got Clorox. Yes, that's going to kill everything. Like Windex on the Greek wedding.
And
No.
then Osborne is just out of control. It's old. It's over 100 years old and it needs some fixing up. So can we put some money into some of these? I don't even want to say corrections because they're not correcting anything because they don't have enough of anything to be corrected, enough programming. They don't even have mental health. Another gentleman called me.
You got to ask to go to the bathroom, you were saying?
Yeah, when I was in a certain unit, you have to ask permission to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" I can't even walk across the hallway to the bathroom, and that's just the way the rules and regulations are set.
And the
so,
food is amazing, I know. So now you got to go to the bathroom and ask to go to the bathroom, but you had amazing food.
if anyone have anyone that's incarcerated, please send them $10 or $15.
Yeah,
it will help.
Please. You know, that whole 75 cents a day thing. Oh, my
Yes, they're
Lord.
working for $5.75, which is, but the price is going up. And someone sent me a commissary slip, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" Well, like,
Yeah.
what is $5.75 gonna buy you? 2
That's
donuts.
that thing you do, like on Whaley Avenue. You can go and do it.
Well, there is a kiosk now that goes straight into their account where they did make it a little more better now
Okay.
for families where you don't have to get the money order and send it in and they process it, things like that.
Yeah,
So
so
it's a little more
faster?
convenience. Yeah.
Well, because we have technology. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, something, that part, they can get right.
Yeah.
That part.
No. They got some technology issues.
Oh,
Like a lot of
Janice.
like they won for the emails, but all the institutions don't get the free emails, and they won for free calls now. So
Okay.
if anybody's
Oh, yeah,
calling
the
you,
free
pick up the phone.
calls.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Free calls was important. I remember, oh my God, I remember the bills.
They were
stuff. People used to be-
$5.25 when I was there. I only called 2 times a week.
It's like, I'm not answering that.
Yes.
I know that
So-
number. I'm not answering that.
So we
Yeah.
just want people to know what's going on with your loved ones. And I know everybody say they do the crime, they do the time, but we got some great people that is making headways, writing programs, writing books. And like I said,
They're in there doing some things that we need out
Listen.
here.
and I was looking at the stats of some of them because they took away earned time. We are housing these people 10 to 15 years more now. Because they figured that certain people shouldn't come out because of what they did.
Well, the system is jacked up. The system's jacked up,
And
period.
that's why I like what they're saying. People not prison.
Mm-hmm.
These are people regardless.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
even
yes,
though
yes.
I made a mistake and
Yeah.
I'm, you know,
Yeah.
but I look at it, I'm not looking at what is going on
And some of
there.
them are not even rehabilitation issues. They're just that at that time and point in their life, they did something that they had to do
Mm-hmm.
because they felt like they had to do it to survive
Yes.
from the system that they live in.
Yes.
And instead of seeing that part of it, it's just amazing to me. But my problem would be not being able to get my hair and nails done. Okay, because if I had to walk around with Flintstone toes and I couldn't, bust my lace front right, just
Well, we did have cosmetology there, so I was able to get the hair done every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was then.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is
Now.
now. I'm doing a little research here, but I got a gentleman, and this is very important to me, the mental health part. In all seriousness, I have a gentleman who stipulations was to get mental health, and he just recently told me when he's spiraling down, it takes them 4 months to get to him. So now his roommate or the people around him become their mental health counselors. What is going on? And then we want them to stay locked for correction.
burnout.
Where is the correction? And then because we take away earned time that they're earning, that they used to earn, 1994 to my understanding, they changed the whole game on those that were already incarcerated for a long period of time. So now they're incarcerated 10, 15, and 25 more years at 100K. And, right now the cost of living is going up. So Connecticut, wait for your tax to go up because we got to take care of some folks where they can come home now and there's plenty of jobs.
Okay. Be part of the community and,
20,
thrive.
30 years.
And
Where's the second chance? 20, 30 years.
And then after a certain amount of time, it's harder for you.
Yes.
It's harder for you. So they're just.
And that's why I created the business that I did, because when they come home, if they can't or haven't learned anything, they know how to clean. And so that's why I want them on my team to be able to go in establishment, to go into these big and clean, away from. Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask. Tell me about your new baby. Listen, you guys get ready. Hold on, because she's building an avenue for the voice of inmates, so we can really hear about the mental issues. Listen, it's Mental Stability Organization of CT.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yes.
So listen, mental stability. Okay, but and organized is a wonderful thing. So tell me, I kind of know why, but tell me genuinely, mission, vision, the main plan, what you need, because I'm calling on y'all. If she needs help with something and you have that help for her, reach out, because you're going to get her information at the end of the show. And we need you. We can't do this alone.
Yes. One thing I could say for me with my mom, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, I'm speaking from a victim. My mom said only God can pass judgment on man. Right? And at this point in our lives, forgiveness is in me. And so that's why I want to help. I don't care what you did. I need people to maybe go be counselors so they can get some counseling. Go apply for the jail systems. They need COs so they can go outside, And when they come home, I'm going to say shouts out to Ray Boyd, a pillar.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, man. Ray did some amazing things and came home and still doing some amazing things. And him and his wife, Jackie, they got next level. So coming from the inside, already knowing what everybody need and launching his program, which I'm great to be side by side with them, is 18 months connecting families back together. You don't know me, I don't know you anymore. Maybe I did something to a family member, things like that. Just connecting.
Reconnecting.
And when I came home, there was no, jobs, even getting on just physical health, going to the doctors. So these things we know that people need when they come home. Identification. Oh my God, that's so important. You don't have an identity. One of my gentlemen that have come aboard, and Jay Sheen, he's out in Hartford. He came home, he had no identity. He had to literally, for identification purposes, like, thank God his mother's still alive, birth certificate, all that. They had to show all that to prove who he is.
I met a gentleman the other day that couldn't do his taxes because they have them as deceased. So he went to jail and somehow they have him deceased. So
Yes.
I've been working with him, and it's a nightmare trying to get that reversed. Like, you got to go to probate, like, and blood, DNA, like, all that just to prove that you're alive.
Regardless whether we're incarcerated, no matter how many years, we should keep up on our status. You know, and then the bill that they give you when you get out is just shocking. I know a lot of people that got a bill.
Wait, hold on. We the taxpayers are paying $100K a year, and they're billing inmates after they.
Yes, it's a big write-up in the paper of a young lady inherited a house. They wanted her to sell the house to pay the bill because she was incarcerated. But you know what I told them? When you pay back the consensus in my in my community, when you pay back the little bit of money the federal government sent here, then I'll pay y'all back.
Yeah.
How about that?
Let's forward this pay
Okay.
forward. Yeah. So you had a little bit of time before you decided to do this organization. So what triggered you now? I can kind of feel like it's because of the pandemic and things like that, but I'm not going to answer for you. But why now? Why not 2010? Why,
Because now is a crucial time where, like I said, mental health is everything. And these gentlemen have been away for 20, 35, 40 years. And they're able to still work. Some of them want to get out here and work. And we have plenty of jobs available.
Listen, and if you don't have a job, then you can find out what you love and do it.
And they can make real money and pay into this economy in Connecticut and help their families, help themselves. And a lot of them got great skills. Like I said, they're making the signs in Connecticut. They're making the T-shirts. So we're a manufacturing state. So why not get them some manufacturing
Take that skill
jobs
that you learned and just turn it around.
So hearing this and looking at how much it's costing me to help house them, I'm like, wait a minute, let me do the numbers. It's 545 women at York times 100K. Hello.
That's a few. Oh, wow. Ooh.
That's not including medication, okay?
Okay. Oof, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And any, extra things that need to happen, like some people are on the air, some people need to have certain beds, there's certain things that they have to do, so we have to get into all that medical stuff, but it's not their priority. So that's, mental health is going to cost more money, and
bed. Try a cot. You see the Brittany Griner where she slept on? That's but think about that's concrete, and then you got a mattress on concrete.
So
yeah, that's pretty. So they most of them gonna have back problems.
They're gonna start with that. Yeah.
Yeah, we go.
So I know we just mentioned the job part, so that's good. So there's a lot of jobs waiting for y'all. How did you work out with TLC when you were during the pandemic?
Oh wow!
Like you got a chance to really focus and sit down and talk to people, one on one.
For once in, I don't want to say America's life, but for once in the people that were around me, they really saw the benefits of taking care of their health. Like people really went in, and they're like, wow, like. Say, for instance, the NRG. It gives you, the NRG, right?
So she's showing us
the 12 hours of raw power. This right here helped a lot of nurses and people that were definitely working 10 to 15 hours. It helped them to focus because we have a component in it called 5-HTP.
Okay.
Keep you focused.
Yeah.
They were able to focus.
Yeah.
Better because and given energy, and I gave this away. I gave these for free.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, y'all
the jobs they were doing,
12, 15 hours. I don't make no medical claims.
Yeah.
But this helped a lot of women.
Yeah.
To just focus. Get that energy up. Go back in there and do what was needed. And not only just at the hospital,
Yeah.
at all jobs.
Yeah.
I was working overtime.
Everybody was essential. Everybody was essential, all essential workers. It's amazing because now with the I guess the little stimulus thing, people can't figure out who's essential. I said, did you work during the pandemic at any time outside of your house? Then you were essential.
And then I gave away the NutriBurst.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Our multi-liquid vitamin, right? Hitting them. And I gave this away, and then we got the COVID-19 packs, right?
Yeah.
So people took it and gave them their vitamins, and so focus.
People that weren't even doing vitamins, like, it's people that didn't. There are people that don't take vitamins.
There's people that don't drink
go to
water.
the doctor. Don't drink water. Oh,
There's people that don't drink water. Okay, let me just
get your water. Okay,
get
your water.
And then the flush.
Yeah,
we got the tea. People that like coffee, we got the coffee flush.
Yeah,
flushing your major organ.
Yes.
Like, we got to let it out.
Yeah.
And even now we got to let it out.
Yeah.
Because we're eating. Is chicken really chicken?
Well,
Is food really food? We have to watch out now.
it's funny you say that because it's like some things you cook, they don't cook the same anymore. So I pretty much should tell you, if you're cooking something, it doesn't cook the same. It's not what it used to be. Okay, it's a little extra.
So I'm like flushing. I'm educating people. Everything is right here in the pamphlets. I don't have to make anything up. They can read it.
Yeah.
They can go for it, and I love it because this is a tool that our company made.
Yes.
Now that you're going to get your website out, right?
Yeah.
That you don't even have to work hard.
Yeah.
You just pass it along, the information.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do. I love giving samples to people so they can try it before they buy it. And then the major thing that we really, because shout out to all my people from the islands, sea moss.
Oh, sea moss. I didn't know we had sea moss.
Yes. You
I
can
didn't
get
know
some
we
samples.
have sea moss.
So this was great. So I was loving it because, again, giving people what they need to enhance their body. Again, not making no medical claims. But some people sea moss is like, and then they come and try ours and they're like, okay, yes.
Yeah.
And again, cold friendly when you take your sample.
Yeah.
And then I love the fact that we have the hemp.
Yeah.
Whoa. Relaxation. A lot of people needed this. During the pandemic.
Hey, the eyelashes. It's the eyelashes.
Listen, when I stressed, drink, relax, and it flushes your system, can't go wrong.
And you can hot or cold, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the hot or cold part. Cause,
hot or cold. Young or old.
Okay.
Good, yeah,
it's good for you.
And I still love my original. I still drink the original.
Listen, the old
the herbs.
the main one.
Yes.
Carrie's giving us the 3 minutes pretty much. So
no problem.
I'm gonna take the opportunity for you. I want you to go through the.
Oh, how you can win 25K?
Yeah.
Okay, so really quick,
yeah.
Listeners, we got the 25K challenge. And what it is we launch 15-day challenges. So inside your box, you'll receive your 15-day kit, which is a little of the multivitamin, which is NutriBurst. Get you a band, a registration card, right? So you can enter in. You get 30 snatches of our new fruit punch tea. So you can take up to 2 a day. Yeah. And then you get the NRG. Okay? And you get it all
15
in
days, right? So,
15 days. If you look on our websites, you can understand. People commit for 15 days, they look totally different. And
it's possible to do.
And energy. Like I always tell people, maybe that's why you didn't get that promotion, because, girl, your energy is off. Maybe people don't want to be around you because your energy is off. So when you're taking...
established to walk away.
So I just want to say, in the end, just take care of yourselves, physically, mentally, and everything else is going to fall in, and of course spiritually. Shouts out again to my pastor.
So what's next for Janice Parker?
Ooh, what's next is just connecting with everyone that I can. No matter what business are you in, no matter where you are, connecting, getting to know people more, utilizing what they have to offer, to get where we're going. Yes. In all my businesses, I even invest a little bit in a DJ. A young lady out of East East Africa. She
Oh.
DJs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And I got a rap battle guy too. So
There we
do a
go.
little rapping.
There we
So-
go.
So that's what's next. I'm just continue
Doing
on
you.
that entrepreneurship and trying to help as
I
many
can
people as I can.
Not tell you how excited I am this here
Hmm.
to be able to, I call it our show, because now this can be a tool for you so people to get to know you even more,
Yes.
you know, and they'll know more about TLC and they'll know longevity. You know, anything that you commit to will make a big, big difference.
Yes.
So you have to commit to what you enjoy, and
Yeah.
I know you enjoy it. You always
Mhm.
have such a beautiful light. So every time I see you, I'm just happy to even be able to see your face, even if I see just the rap car. Janice! Yes.
Yes. When you're on the business, get
I
your
thank you so much for spending this time with me and us, my listeners. And I got a gift.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much. Oh, see, the gifts keep on going. God is good all the time, y'all. I really, really thank you all for listening. Thank you again, Janice. We got to hang out.
Yes.
And I'll be talking to you soon to get my website right.
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
All right. Once again, you're listening to MarceyLynn. Once again on WNHH 103.5 FM, NewHavenIndependent.org. You look up the show later at MarceyLynn on YouTube, MarceyLynn on YouTube. Thank you, and happy International Women's Month again.
Woo!
Hallelujah.
Hey.
Hey.
Help me, please. Deliver your truth.